Hello everyone, I am Rosemaster Zhang Yanmin, but most people prefer a cheerful atmosphere, so calling it a warm and friendly meeting is quite wonderful. I just finished watching it, and I can't forget what the president said. I feel like the wheels of my life have weakened a bit, but that's okay. What did you say? We go for adjustments every month? And this is my adjustment for November. I am very grateful for the Atomy platform and the teachings of Chairman Apo. He mentioned placing an order with the universe. So what is this about? I was the first to submit the previous one, and it has already been achieved. This one is the latest, and it's really about the housing issue. You know, in Hong Kong, everyone is really working hard for a home, for a roof over their heads. I'm very grateful that I can live with my family, but at the same time, I also think about wanting my own property. This is definitely something I can achieve. So I will write it down, clearly describing it in detail as a unit in East Kowloon. I've already seen it. It's 8 million. Now I'm thinking about how to renovate it because earlier the chairman taught that everything needs to be planned in your mind. My plan is to have a complete strategy. It's all mapped out already. So they will see if it's possible in 10 years, but before I encountered Atomy, I had some doubts. I had been doing financial planning with others for over 10 years, and it really felt a bit narrow. However, after I encountered Atomy, I felt that it was completely possible. Is it absolutely possible for these events to happen in the next 10 years? What is it? Keep working hard. Good teamwork is important, and of course, having a house is natural. I want to have a car, but because I can't tell my left from my right, I don't dare to take the driving test. After a few attempts, even the examiner told me to give it up, saying it would be a danger on the road. Since I can't tell my left from my right, I really want to buy a car, and my family is willing to help me with an $800,000 car, which is actually for my sister and brother-in-law. I don't know what car to buy with 800,000. By then, I believe it will be enough. In 2 years, I should be able to buy a car. As for the license plate and model, I haven't thought about that yet, so I'll leave it to them to decide. So, I bought a car, a house. What else? Also, my dad, he's already in his 80s. Actually, I write that I should give him 5,000 every month, but I'm worried about that. Oh, he doesn't accept it because he has more money than I do. But you see, it's just a small gesture from me. However, the main thing is that I think I should spend more time with them, have some tea together, and seeing them is even better than just giving money. Because you know, elderly people really just want you to be with them more. At least let my daughter come back for dinner and have tea with me. Just seeing her face is nice. Well, everyone really needs to take the time to plan and arrange things. I just want to remind everyone that having parents and family around means we should spend more time connecting with each other. I believe it will be much better. It's not just about being materialistic and focusing on money all the time. Money is important, but family is also important. Besides family, my health is even more important. If I find myself just sitting around with no purpose, it's meaningless. So starting in 2024, I want to get back in shape because I realized that I would have more opportunities to go on stage, right? If I'm going on stage, then it would be better to have a nicer body shape, right? The reason for my current body shape is because of an accident in 2015 where I injured my knee and had 2 surgeries. After that, I couldn't do a lot of sports. I've only been able to do some stretching exercises, and I'm really grateful for that. With Atomy's products, my joints and overall health have improved a lot. Now I can at least get up. Last month, I went for a follow-up appointment, and the doctor said I could do a light, slow jog on the track. But people say Isn't jogging simple? Hey, it turns out happiness isn't guaranteed. When your knees hurt and you can't even walk without pain, then you really can't run, right? So I need to lose some weight for my body. It's not just about looking good on stage or making jokes. The most important thing is health. If I can lighten my body, my knees and joints won't hurt as much. Those who have experienced knee pain or joint pain will understand this clearly, right? I'm so happy. I've set a goal for myself. And now I am a Rose Master. I want to become a Star Master by 2025. I don't just want, I want to become a Star Master by 2025, and I want to lead our team. I want to lead more people together. I'm going to rush to the headquarters in South Korea. In 2025, if I become a Star Master, there should be a travel reward. Of course. I want to go with my family. I definitely want to bring my sister, my brother-in-law, my older brother, and my sister-in-law, and we'll have a great time together. If my younger brother is free, he might join us too. Well, I also want that. You said the number of spots doesn't matter. When the time comes, whether it's self-funded or whatever, we just need to be happy and travel with family. Yes, this is one of the things I really want, because family members, each one of them is working for their own family. So it's really hard to find time, but if I invite them like this, I think everyone would appreciate it, right? They wouldn't just turn me down, would they? So I also want to give myself this opportunity. Every year it would be a long trip, around 15 days. But you say 15 days is long and we still have to work, right? We have to live. And I also need to hold meetings with my partners, right? I lead my partners towards each of their goals and their life plans. So there will also be a small trip, a short journey. And, I've always struggled with my studies since I was young. But people say, what? Traveling thousands of miles is not the same as reading a book. Well, indeed, you are a scholar. As for me, it's clear that I'm not a scholar. Why do you ask me to talk about these things? I really don't know how to throw a backpack, but I do know that I can travel with a new mindset, and my mood has also improved. Meeting people locally, I wonder if I can explore some market opportunities. Well, actually, if I work until 2020, I should be able to retire, meaning I won't quit my main job, but I will continue with Atomy. I actually have a dream, which is to buy a house in Pattaya, Thailand. I saw one for 1 million, but now it has appreciated to about 1.2 million for a 2-story house in Pattaya. When I looked at it back then, what was it like? At that time, it was said to be around 800,000 for a unit, eh? And I was thinking, what are those called? With inflation being so high, I wrote down a goal of saving 1 million Hong Kong dollars. This is not a big deal, as it can be adjusted every year or even every month. In any case, this is the life goal I aspire to. Also, I will continue my donations at the church, where I will contribute 11% of my income. If my ability allows, I would like to donate an additional $10,000 each month to support missionary work, because the church is important. It's about continuously sending people out to spread the message. So this is just a small intention of mine. To contribute, well, it's the same old saying. When it comes to life planning, don't think about not writing it down or feel that it's useless, because this was also my initial feeling at the beginning. I initially wondered if writing it down was worthwhile or meaningful, but it turns out that if you don't write it down, you might encounter some unexpected challenges. If you don't have anything to look at and no drive to go forward, it's really a loss. Earlier, it seemed like we did a little public opinion survey and found that there are no new members. They are all existing members. It's clearer now to quickly plan out your life and write it down. When you encounter difficulties or feel happy or unhappy, take it out and look at it to encourage yourself and boost your confidence. That's all for my sharing. Thank you, everyone.